Hi Cancer, welcome to The Modern Spiritualist. My name is Raheem. Today we're going to do the November reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you know your sun sign and it's Cancer, you're in the right place. If you know your moon and your rising signs, make sure to look for those as well. It will give you more insight into your information for the month of November. So I did like a partial Celtic cross spread for this month with a new deck. This is the Jungian Tarot. I like it a lot. So this is what's on your heart for the month of November. We have the Prince of Cups, which is a water sign energy, a Cancer energy. Crossing that energy, we have the Empress, which is awesome. It's the first time I pulled the Empress in this deck, and I really like it. Also a very watery type energy. Deep past affecting the present, we have the Queen of Wands. In your foundation, we have the Five of Wands. Crowning you this month, we have the Eight of Pentacles. In your fear position this month, we have the Four of Swords. And your outcome energy for this month, we have the Six of Cups reversed. Okay, so the cards were really quite excitable when I pulled this spread, and so I'm feeling really good for you for the month of November. It feels like there's a lot of kind of action being taken and a lot of excitement. So let's get into this. So the Prince of Cups, this is your center point this month. For some of you, this could be a new relationship or like a job offer, some sort of offering, whether it's an offering of love or an offering of something else. It's still going to resonate with your emotional landscape in a really harmonious way. Whatever offering's coming in for you this month, it's really in line with your heart and soul and the places you want to go and the things that really bring meaning to your life. And so it feels really good. These are really good cards for a new relationship. These are really good cards for taking a relationship to the next level. These are good cards for like a new job opportunity, or like even like a new home or anything like that. Something's just coming in this month. I would just say if you're signing any contracts, wait until after the Mercury retrograde, after the Mars retrograde ends on the 13th, if you can, so that you avoid any unnecessary hiccups as you move forward. Generally, when contracts are signed during Mercury retrograde, they're revised or they don't go through. So just be wary of that. But again, these cards look good. There's a lot of forward motion. So just keep that in mind if an offer does come in. I would just wait till at least after the 3rd of November, okay? So crossing your energy, crossing your Prince of Cups energy, we have the Empress. This is kind of your main challenge. But I mean, you can take that lightly. Just because it's coming up in the challenge position doesn't necessarily mean it's all that difficult for you to move past. I'm not feeling a lot of difficulty with this energy. This is just making sure that before you move forward with whatever this Prince of Cups new opportunity is, to just double check and make sure that it aligns with your heart and soul. Make sure that this is something that you really want. Because if you move into a place of doubt, things could just be more difficult for you than they need to be. Because the Empress is all about, getting clear on your vision and then manifesting what you want and being confident in those decisions, and also being confident that you can attract the things to you in your life that you want to attract. This is a fertility energy. This is planting your seeds and watering them and watching them grow. And so, just be firm in your power. Like if you have a little wobble moment where you're like, wow, this is really good, I don't know if I can handle it, you can draw on this Empress energy to be like, you know what, I do have this is going to move through for me, this is exactly what I want and I deserve it, right? So this is just, if you have a moment where you feel like you don't deserve something or it's like too good to be true, reconnect with yourself, reconnect with your soul, get back into your energy and back into the flow of things so that this new opportunity flows as easily as it can to you. You have all the power right now. I mean, this is kind of saying that any obstacles that come your way, they might be something that you're kind of subconsciously attracting. So if you find yourself in that kind of situation, just check your narratives and your stories and clear any doubt that does come up, because you're in a really good position right now and you can do this, okay? In your deep past affecting the present, we have the Queen of Wands. Now, you could just be dealing with, if this is a job opportunity, you may just be brushing up against your feelings of like working with authority, like if you have a new boss that's hiring you or something like that, somebody that has a position of authority over you, because we have the Prince of Cups here and then we have the Queen of Wands, which is like the Queen's kind of like a rung higher, right, on the tarot ladder. So this could just be like you're brushing up against power. this being in your past position, if you had a boss or an authority figure in the past that challenged you in certain ways. Now this didn't show up in the reversal, so I'm not feeling a total like a lack of ability to communicate or like people taking advantage of you necessarily. But if you have had an experience in the past where somebody in a position of authority really got under your skin or made things difficult for you, this could be just be impacting how you're feeling about this new opportunity now. And this is where the Empress kind of comes up for me again, where it's like if doubt comes up, it may be from this Queen of Wands energy, which is you're just remembering or thinking back to somebody else in your life, most likely, who held power over you, and it wasn't necessarily the best ride. But I also get the sense that you did learn a lot from this. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're taking this kind of energy into your present moment or into your future. And so try to look at this as a new situation, because I believe it is. If you have an authority figure that kind of reminds you of someone you had in the past, I'd give them another chance because, I would give them a chance because I think you'll find that the energy is not going to manifest the same way that it did in the past. This is a new situation. And you can go into this situation with trust that it's not going to be repeating the past. Because I really don't get this sense that, it's like you're repeating a karmic cycle at all. This feels new to me. In your foundation, we have the Five of Wands. I mean, that's also true for an intimate relationship. If you have like a new prospective partner that reminds you of somebody you dated in the past, give them a chance. Because I think it's going to be different than you think. Okay. In your foundation, we have the Five of Wands. This is a Mars retrograde energy, which we're dealing with until the 13th, right? So like until mid-month. Well, this is a Martian energy. Sorry, this is like Mars in Aries, which is what Mars is in its retrograde cycle in right now. It's in Aries. So this showed up in the direct, which I like. This means that you're going to be moving forward after the Mars retrograde specifically. You're going to move into a new cycle. It looks like you've done a lot of good work during the retrograde. You're ready for this new chapter in your life as things start to go direct again. And what I like about this fiery energy is it's really pushing you forward. So I feel a lot of forward momentum, things really propelling you. In your foundation, this means this is what's bringing you the most stability or grounding this month, right? So just kind of allow this energy to push you. I think some of you, this energy could come with a bit of tension. Five of Wands generally has tension. It could also mean that you're vying for a position. So like if you're competing with other people for the same job opportunity, this could just mean you're in competition with those people. If it's somebody that you might want to date, it could be, maybe they're talking to multiple people or something like that. But with this Empress energy, it's like you have the power to bring this vision to life, whatever it is. So you have a real shot, but it really has to do with your confidence in yourself, allowing yourself to present as authentically and as confidently as possible, because that's what's going to get people to notice you, whatever this new situation or opportunity is. So just let this energy propel you forward, even if it comes with anxiety. Allow that anxiety to fuel you to keep taking action, right? There's momentum here. You're going to be doing a lot, and in order to seize on this Prince of Cups opportunity properly, you definitely need to put in the work, because it's not like it's going to fall in your lap. There are other people going for the same opportunity that you are. Okay. Divine inspiration this month. Eight of Pentacles. You're going to be at your best this month when, instead of thinking about the competition or thinking about your own self-doubt, stories that come up, or thinking about the past or anything like that, if you're focused on the task at hand, doing the best job that you can with whatever this is. For many of you, work is just coming in really strongly. So I'm gonna run with that. But you can apply this to your life as you see fit. This is about improving your skill set, honing your skill set, refining your skill set, being really diligent with whatever it is that you need to demonstrate for this Prince of Cups opportunity. If you put all of your energy into how you can do this the best way you can, and really stay in the energy of the task at hand rather than getting lost in your worries or your fears about it, you're going to be in the best position possible. And that's what's going to allow you to succeed in whatever this opportunity is. In your fear position, we have the Four of Swords. Interesting. So there's something that you need. There's something that you need in order to make good on this opportunity, some sort of resource or something. You don't have to think too critically about it. This resource is, it's going to come from the divine. This is some sort of divine download. Maybe you come across a piece of information that helps you look at something differently. And it may come at a time where you surrender to the process a little bit, take a step back, and then kind of open yourself up to the flow around you. And with that flow, again, we have the Empress, just surrendering to the process and really being with the energy of the moment. When you do that, which it may be scary to do that because you really want to stay focused, you want to stay in this Five of Wands energy, where you're just like going. The moment that you do surrender a bit and you take a step back and you assess, something's going to drop in. I think it's just going to drop into your consciousness where you look at something a little bit differently and it allows you to relax a little and just move forward. So even the fear position, this feels really, really strong. I think the only fear really here is the fear to take a step back and to slow down a little bit. But the moment that you do that, that's when the information is going to come through and it's going to allow you to move forward towards this opportunity, okay? And then in your outcome, we have the Six of Cups reversed. With this, I do feel a return. I was saying that I wasn't feeling, with the Queen of Wands, I wasn't feeling a lot of old energy. It just felt like you were maybe at certain points applying your present moment to a past situation to compare or to protect yourself, but that this felt like a really new cycle. That remains true. This is a new cycle, but now I'm understanding why you're kind of drawing on the past, because something about this opportunity does kind of circle back to something in your past. Now it's a new cycle, so it's like you're basically a new person in a situation that just feels familiar, and it's throwing a bit of you for a loop. Maybe you are dealing with somebody that you actually knew before. Maybe this is an old boss that you had, and they're offering you an opportunity again. But keep in mind that you're showing up differently and they're showing up differently, and that dynamic will shift. If this is maybe an old partner that you're coming back to, same thing. Neither of you are the same person anymore. So just keep in mind that you're revisiting whatever situation this is for a reason, and it's because something is different this time around, and that may allow you to kind of isolate an old pattern and heal from it, and maybe that's what you're coming back to, or maybe you were in a situation where you weren't quite ready for something, like you were in a job position that you weren't quite qualified for, you were in a relationship you weren't quite ready for, and now you're coming back around, and this time you are ready. So this looks good. This is a new cycle, but there are callbacks to the past. This offer is not something that's going to fall in your lap. It's something you're going to have to work for, okay? But as long as you focus on the task at hand, focus on what you need to do, your skill levels, your skill level in terms of how you can seize this opportunity, how you can get the job, how you can relate to this partner in new ways, anything like this. Just draw on the things that you know how to do, and focus on the task at hand, and that will prevent you from getting lost in doubt stories, feelings like I can't do this, feelings like I don't deserve this. This Eight of Pentacles is really, really key, because what this is going to do is not only is it going to keep you out of your head, but it's also going to help repair any of your doubt stories that do come up, because when you're really focused on the task at hand and honing your skills and making good on the tools and resources that are available to you, you're going to feel more confident about what you're doing, because in the process of actually doing whatever it is that you need to do, you're going to realize that you are cut out for this, right? So this Eight of Pentacles is really, really key. I think that's all I have for you guys. Make sure at certain moments when you feel overwhelmed to take a step back, because that's what's going to allow you to look at the situation differently. That's all I have. So if you have a personal concern and you would like to schedule a private reading with me, please do so in the box below. You can follow me on social media and find those in the box below as well. Go ahead and hit like if you like this video, subscribe if you want to see the next Cancer video, and I will see you guys in December. Bye.